Today, we're talking about something that pops up on your screen all the time: website cookies. And no, not the chocolate chip kind. These cookies are tiny digital files that help websites remember who you are and what you like, but they can also follow you around online, and that's where things get interesting. In this video, we'll break it all down in plain English: what cookies are, what they do, and why you keep seeing these accept cookie pop-ups all the time, and how you can stay in control of your privacy. Let's get started. So what is an online cookie? A cookie is a small text file that a website saves on your computer or phone. It's kind of like giving you a name tag when you first walk in a store. That way, the website knows it's you next time you visit. For example, cookies help websites remember that what's in your shopping cart, keep you logged in, and save your languages or dark mode preferences. Without cookies, every time you opened a website, it would be like starting from scratch. They make browsing the web smoother and more personal, kind of like having a helpful assistant to take notes for you. Now, let's talk about different types of cookies because not all cookies are created equal. First, we have session cookies. These are temporary. They disappear as soon as you close your browser. They're used for things like keeping you logged in while you're just using a website. There are also persistent cookies, which stick around even after you close your browser. These help websites remember you when you come back days or even weeks later. You also have first-party cookies, which are made by the website you're actually visiting. These are usually helpful and safe. But then there are third-party cookies, and these are where things can get a little sneaky. They come from companies other than the website you're on, often advertisers, and they're used to track you across multiple websites. That's how you end up seeing ads for shoes on Facebook after you looked at them on a completely different website. So what's up with all those cookie pop-ups everywhere now? The short answer: privacy laws. In places like Europe, there are laws like GDPR, which stands for General Data Protection Regulation. That requires websites to ask your permission before they save non-essential cookies like tracking or advertising cookies. That's why you now see a message asking you to accept cookies or if you want to manage preferences. It might seem annoying, but these pop-ups are actually a good thing. They're giving you the power to decide what kind of data websites can collect and store about you. And here's the pro tip: you don't have to click accept all. Many websites still work just fine if you decline and adjust your settings. You just have to look for that smaller options or manage button. So let's talk about the big question: are cookies safe? For the most part, yes. Most cookies are harmless and just help websites run smoothly. They store basic information like what page you're on, your settings, or your login status. But here's where things get a little murky. Some cookies are used to track you across multiple websites. That's why you might see something like this. You're scrolling Instagram and see a cool new gadget. Then later, you hop on Amazon and boom, it's already recommended to add the same item for you, or something very similar. Or maybe you're looked at a pair of shoes once and now you're seeing shoe ads everywhere. In some ways, it's super creepy because it shows how much corporations can know about your habits and interests. But in other cases, it's convenient, like when you're on Facebook and shows you the perfect Father's Day gift you didn't know you were looking for. There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. It's all about how you feel about it. For some people, it's helpful. For others, it's invasive. Knowing how it works helps you make that call. Now, let's talk about taking back control. Every browser, like Chrome, Safari, or Firefox, lets you manage your cookie settings. You can block third-party cookies like the tracking ones, clear cookies at any time, and set your browser to automatically delete cookies every time you close it. There's also incognito mode or private mode, which lets you browse without saving cookies after you close the window. It's great for quick searches or using shared computers. Want more control? There are browser extensions like uBlock Origin or Privacy Badger that blocks trackers and helps you keep your digital footprint smaller. Here's a pro tip: many websites still work perfectly fine if you say no to all non-essential cookies. You don't need to click accept all. Look for the small manage preferences or decline button. Here are a few lesser known things about cookies that can trip people up. Dark patterns. Some websites use tricky design tactics to make the accept all button huge and the decline button tiny or hidden. always take a moment to look at the real options. Shared devices. If you don't log out of your shared computer, cookies might keep someone else signed into your accounts. Always click log out or clear cookies if you're not on your own device. And free public Wi-Fi. Be careful when you're accepting cookies on cafe or airport Wi-Fi. Public networks are less secure, and even small bits of saved data can be used to exploited by bad actors. Being mindful of how and where cookies come up can go a long way in protecting your info. If I clear all my cookies, will it lock me out of every website? Great question. Yes, clearing your cookies will log you out of most websites and erase saved preferences. So it's a good idea to make sure you remember your passwords before doing a full cookie wipe. Is there a way to know which websites are using third-party cookies before I accept anything? Absolutely. Many cookie banners have details or preferences sections where you can see the types of cookies in use. Some browsers also let you inspect cookies directly under privacy settings or developer tools. If cookies are stored on my computer, do they take up a lot of space over time? Great observation. Individually, cookies are tiny, usually just a few kilobytes, but over time they can build up. It's smart to clear them out every few months to keep your browser running smoothly. Can websites use cookies to track things I type or read on other websites? Good question. No, cookies themselves can't see what you type or read on other sites, but third-party trackers can monitor which websites you visit, which gives them a pretty detailed picture of your behavior. Are cookie pop-ups the same on phones and tablets as they are computers? Nice catch. They usually appear the same, but sometimes mobile sites simplify the options or hide the decline button. It's always worth taking a few extra seconds to look for more options, even on your phone. So let's recap. Cookies help websites remember useful things about you. Most are safe, but some track your behavior. You can control which ones you accept, and how you feel about tracking is up to you. Think of it like this. Cookies aren't good or bad. They're just tools. And the important thing is knowing how they work so you can use them on your terms. Got questions about cookies, pop-ups, or privacy? Drop them in the comments, and we might cover them in next week's Monday Deep Dive video. And if you need help simplifying your tech for your small business or personal life, check out 123mapwebsites.com. We make technology easy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on next Tech Support Wednesday.